Okay.
Hey, Black Child. And then
the review show. Well, if you know something, it said we know nothing.
Boom.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
Now I have name suggestions, so I'm gonna throw them to you tomorrow because I'm too insecure to say them right now.
Kristen.
I know we're 3 episodes in, but this will be a fun fact later on in life. Anyway, all right. Welcome to the 3rd episode of Hey Black Child,
the review show where we talk about nothing. And if you know something, it's that we know nothing.
Right. I'm CJ.
And I'm Lisa Love.
And today we're going to be talking about episode 3 of MoonKnight. MoonKnight comes on every Wednesday. Also, this is a show where we kind of review the whole episode, so spoiler alert. You want to stop now and come back later, do that, because we're going to spoil all of it. Any news? Well, no news or news.
No, we've been working because we work.
Right.
But we have not seen Morbius yet.
Not yet.
But
Haven't seen it.
We'll see it soon. And we will see Doctor Strange within the first week of opening.
That's our plan. So
yes,
so stay tuned for that.
Discussed it. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's about it. I can't keep up with all the fun stuff. So.
No. Trying to get CJ to watch The Ultimatum.
Yes.
So we can do a bonus episode of Trash TV.
I know. I'm going to get on it. I'm going to.
It's a good, horrible time. And I am so glad I stuck it through because it was gigantic trash.
Oh, yeah, because the season finale just came out, didn't it?
Yes, and the reunion.
Oh, yeah.
So it was instant gratification. There was no waiting like they do on Love is Blind and all them other shows where you have to wait like 2-3 weeks for the reunion. No. You know they did that the first season of Love is Blind.
Oh, yeah, they did. Now, yeah, we still had to wait like 2 days, but they released the...
Mm-hmm. Nope. It was like you getting it all.
The one time. Oh.
A good old trashy time.
Okay.
Everybody went blonde. It was a whole thing.
I love it. Mm-hmm. Well, stay tuned. We will do the ultimatum. Stay tuned. So you ready to dive into the recap of last night's episode of MoonKnight?
That's not the music, but
no, yeah, it's more like Middle Eastern.
Can't afford the copyright, and we're not racist.
Boom. So would you like to share the name of the title of the episode?
Because I wrote it down again.
Okay.
The episode title is The Friendly Type.
Look at you. Good job. Good. The Friendly Type.
Yeah.
Okay. Overall thoughts of the episode, as far as like, how would you describe it?
How many words?
Ooh. You do syllables, like the haiku. Is it the haiku? You do 5 syllables.
Oh, I can't think that much.
Okay, just kidding. Okay, give me 3 words. Three.
Interesting.
Okay.
3 words. Okay.
3 words.
Interesting. Crazy.
Okay.
Incomplete.
Ooh. Okay. I love how I asked you 3 words and I don't know mine. I was like, 3 words. Okay. Hot. If you know, you know. sad. Shady. Cause baby.
Ooh, I should have said shady. I wrote that down.
The shade. I was like, are we in the Real Housewives?
Felt like we were under an umbrella.
Baby, I couldn't see after this. I said, oh,
It's pitch black night.
oh.
Night sky. Okay.
Well, I guess to kickstart us, last episode we finished with our baby daddy Mark. He of course appeared like he was in Egypt, and now we learn it's Cairo. Look at me, I learned that. I was like, oh. That's all I can give you, because I think somebody tried to make a connection with Captain America, and I had to let it go.
Yeah, I don't. When y'all get a little...
I got the theory. Okay. So Straw Hat Goofy, my love, he said that in the Captain America Winter Soldier, and you know how they took down the Hydra guy.
Yeah.
He had made something about how it was very similar to like what Arthur's trying to do as far as prejudging people, because you know that was the whole premise of the movie. It's like they wouldn't kill people who like thought about doing the wrong thing, but like very similar. He mentioned Cairo, and he was like, "Oh, that might be the connection between Cap and MoonKnight. Like it might be a fun little."
Well, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you.
No, okay.
I did watch the movie.
Okay.
Did not pay attention to the plot.
That's fair. Bucky really stole the show.
Outside of Civil War, that is how it was with me with any Captain America movie. I'm just gonna watch it to say I watched it. Everything y'all talking about. Psh.
That was a good movie. I forgot how it ended.
Bucky was fine, and then we took him to Africa to get fixed by, had to fix the white boy. Well, no, that was Civil War. We had to fix the white boy. Yeah. But Bucky, and then Steve was like, I'm gonna go find Bucky. And he was like, okay.
So much drama. It was good. I liked the Cap series. No. The first one,
The first Captain America
little shaky.
Is trash.
But the second was so good. Especially that fight scene with him, with Bucky and Cap and Scarlet. And Scarlet was getting her butt whooped. I said, baby, he about to kill you.
Oh, imagine that. The little white woman in the leather onesie getting her butt whooped. Because all she can do is throw knives and shoot little guns at a super soldier.
Yeah, it was intense, but that was a very intense movie, but I really enjoyed that one.
Okay.
And T'Challa with his little thing, R.I.P.
That was Civil War.
No, he came in that one too.
No.
Oh, wait.
It was Civil War when his daddy got blown up.
You right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember.
Might be R.I.P. too.
Ugh, my fave.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you so right. Mm-hmm. What happened? I thought I knew what happened. Yeah. Oh, no, that's when Director Fury got shot up.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that was intense.
Why the black people had to get shot?
Always. No, Director Fury came back from the dead. Okay, anyway, let's get back on track. So, that is our news for today.
The news is there's no news. We've accomplished nothing.
Right, I was like, what black man was in that movie? They always talk about one little black man. Let me stop. All right, so back to the friendly type. All right, so opening scene, we learned a lot about Layla in this opening scene.
Yes, and I incorrectly, as always, predicted that she was not going to be in the episode.
You so did.
And the whole episode really was about old girl.
Yeah,
so
we learned a lot.
It was about her and Kansu. That's pretty much it. Not them together. But
yeah.
Literally giving us backstory on both of them, while also raising way many more questions than it answered.
Yes, agreed. We learned with Layla that, of course, she's getting a fake passport.
A queen.
Right. So she's talking to some other lady. I didn't catch the lady's name, but I feel like she was important.
I don't think they say her name. I wrote down some theories.
Yeah.
But...
Okay. Well, clearly, like, the lady's close to her. We learned a lot about her relationship with her father. How they are wanted or not will-like in Cairo because Layla got sticky fingers. But she says she do it for the right reasons, to return her stuff to the correct people.
Steal was already stolen.
Very true. That's exactly what she said. And I was like, okay. We also learned that when she found Mark, that they lived 20 minutes from where Mark and Steven stay. I thought that was very interesting. So I was like, Mark, you didn't go anywhere.
No. Which is also weird because why would she not have seen him in the...
Right.
But there's also times where you could live by somebody and never see them.
That's true. That's so true. So that was interesting. The lady also said that Layla's father wasn't going to be very happy about her returning to Cairo since his murder. He was murdered there. So
killed him dead.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting as well.
I have a theory on it.
You want to say it now?
Yeah, I think her dad was one of the people who got killed in that dig that Arthur that we really strong. Now this is not fact, but we strongly believe Arthur set up Mark, and don't we? Or is it just me?
I didn't even think about that.
Oh,
my bad. Explain that.
I strongly believe Arthur set up Mark, and Mark killed Layla's daddy.
Okay.
But I don't think he intended to kill her daddy.
Okay. That's fair.
That's my theory with her dad.
Okay.
We don't know his name or anything, but...
Yeah.
But go ahead.
Okay. So, that's our cute little backstory. So, Layla's like, we're going to Cairo, and we'll see what happens. But she knows she's going to find Mark there because she said he was going to get himself killed. So... Yeah. So, next scene, we go to Arthur. Arthur Harrow. He got his little scarab. He ain't found Ami girl. He ain't found her.
Freeman. At this point, she deserves to be free at this point. Why? She's putting in a lot of work with that greasy white man. She is getting it in, okay? Baby, Ami ain't even made an appearance on screen and her presence is felt. That's that Queen Beyonce type energy right there. That's why people automatically watch Chloe and Halle because they know Beyonce had something to do with it. Sure. Now, them girls are talented on their own. They heard everything they did. But you know that Beyonce trained them. Yeah. And they know what to do and how to do it. They are a product of Ivy Park.
Well... Arthur, they found his girl. He ain't found Beyonce, essentially. And everybody excited. But then, like, one of his little minions was like, I want to let you know, Mark's here. He's like, I know.
It was that bald-headed lady that was the cop.
The wannabe cop.
I know, narc.
They just showed him so quick. I was like, dang, like, Mark just got here. He just got here. Mark's here. I thought that was very interesting throughout the whole episode. What? Because this is the start of every time in every scene, somebody was always looking at Mark. It seemed like.
That's a really good observation.
Look at me.
I did not realize that.
Every scene.
I don't know if that was intentional or not, but you're right.
I did that. Well, speaking of Mark, he on the rooftop.
All aboard the Thought Express.
Mark was looking good in that over the shot. He was, I'm a runner, I'm a trick star. I know when it gets hard.
I don't run, so I don't know how your hand's supposed to go, but I just be like...
Sonic on that thing for real.
Ooh, they got all blue.
Well, Mark was running on that rooftop trying to get information to find out where our boy Arthur is. And when he got there was 3 guys. They had just killed the guy. He was like, oh, I gotta talk to you. I thought this was a fun scene for Mark. Because we got to see, like, his humor. Yeah. He was more sarcastic than I gave him, like, credit for.
Yeah. Mark is very sarcastic. When you can't genuinely connect with people, sarcasm is a default.
Don't come for me. Don't at me. Don't at me.
Hello, it's a mirror. I'm your reflection.
Well, Mark decides that he wants to start fighting them so he can get his information. And Steven decides we're not doing that. I thought this was a fun scene because we got a lot of back and forth between Steven and Mark. And it was cool to see Mark be on the other side of it. Yeah. Like him constantly waking up being like, what have we done now today?
I really enjoyed this whole section of the episode.
Really?
Up until it got bad. But
okay.
I started out, like, even going back to Arthur in his quick scene, I was like, all y'all ashy.
Yeah.
Because of Sam. But then I was like, the dude was teasing Mark by licking the knife. And
yes.
I was like, that's nasty.
And drop it low. I was like, okay. Mark said, were we dancing?
And at some point, Mark does Rick James slap a hole. And he was like...
He did. I was like, not the wheel slip.
And to me, it was more of a Rick James. Because it was like, what did the five fingers say to the face? Slap! It was like a...
I don't know that reference.
You know.
No,
it's the Chappelle show. Okay, we're going to have to watch that.
I agree. Thank you.
Jesus. And then I said... Oh, Rick James slap, I already did that. And then Steven had them in the taxi.
Steven said,
we going home.
My term, we out this day.
Bitch, we going home. Let him do what he got to do. I'm going to the house. Okay? This ain't
Every
nothing.
time.
Steven said, you ain't got to worry about me. That'll do it. That'll do it. This Steven in his little bag. You ain't got to worry. We going in the taxi. Going home. Take me home,
Mark
sir.
was tired. He was like, already. You do your part and I do mine. Let me do my part.
Mark was like, if you don't stay in your lane.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we fast forward.
Right.
And Mark has killed these people.
Allegedly.
I wrote down, Lord, it's 3 of them. I got to keep up with 3 of them.
3 of them. Because Steve was like, I ain't got no parts to this. Mark was like, it wasn't me. And I was like, why are y'all not trying to talk to each other to figure out who it was?
That was really annoying me because I was like, so we just not going to talk about this third person?
Just skipped over it.
Because obviously he crazier than Mark.
Baby. Well, it was nice to see because Straw Hat Goofy, he talked about how, because he said he thinks it's also a third person. Mm-hmm. And that it was nice to see Mark is not this like crazy killing machine like we think he is.
Yeah.
Like he actually has like a heart.
We know that Mark's not a completely heartless person because he married Layla. He wouldn't even have went through all of that if he hadn't, if he didn't have a heart. But I don't know. But we learned a little bit more about the relationship later. But yeah, my guy Charlie at Emergency Awesome.
Yeah.
I watched his breakdown video yesterday, and there are multiple personalities in the comics, and he said the name, but I didn't write it down, so it's gonna be a surprise for all of us. He said the name of the personality he believes it to be, but he said that personality was not a violent personality. That personality was like a cab driver.
That's what my guy was saying.
And he was used to collect information versus like killing folks. So it's possible that something happened. I don't know, but there's more of them.
Yeah, they just keep on coming.
But Steven, you'll always have my heart. And Mark will always have my body.
The L of the week for that. But I'm going to hold off. And
thank you, because Steven is useful.
The silence is loud.
Steven is useful.
So, it was a fail. As far as getting information from these guys, pretty much all of them just died, essentially, in one way or another. The third one decided to kill himself, because praise, I mean, your queen. Your icon.
Big queen energy.
He was like, I'm gone.
I'm gonna get this shirt. I'm gonna get big Amit energy on it.
And Kansu sent me, he was like, I really thought he was gonna say something. I was like,
oh.
What you say about Kansu?
I said Kansu ain't shit.
It won't ever be.
Not, and then I said at all. Cause I said when he was like, take him to the edge, he'll talk.
Then he was like, die. He was like, I didn't think he was gonna do that.
He was like, damn. It was like Kansu was like, oh damn. Well, all right.
I think this is why I'm about to get Kansu my ill for the week to a certain degree. Hear me out. Cause he took a lot of ills.
Babe.
For the whole episode. We learned a lot.
Kansu. Cause I don't know.
Because after the kid that killed himself, we now go to Kansu and Mark and Steven. They all talking to each other. Mark and Steven fighting with each other for a second. And then Mark was like, all right, Kansu, what we about to do? Kansu was like, well, we could upset the gods and host a trial.
The ones who banished me.
Right. Or, I don't know. I guess we're going to choose the latter. So he's like, hold on, let me...
He said, oh yeah, and if I do this again, they probably gonna put me in stone.
Right.
But, yeah, like, make it make sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Kansu decides to mess with the sky, make it all cool and stuff, do his cool tricks. So now we learn a new power of Kansu. He knows how to affect the sky.
Which is interesting.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, because he's technically the god of the moon, not the sky, and the moon is its own entity that just resides in the sky. So I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
But Charlie said that he can change the night sky in just wherever they are. So it wouldn't have been like a global phenomenon that occurred. It would have just happened in Cairo, in that area.
Wow.
So, because he answered the question of like, why wouldn't Spider-Man show up, bro? Why wouldn't, like any of the Avengers show up when the sky just started going crazy?
Right.
And that was why, because they're only really impacting that area. And we all know how they feel about Africa. They done tore Africa up like 6 times in this universe.
That really made me mad. Because out of all the places y'all had to fight, y'all had to go to Wakanda. Anyway.
Yeah, we had just got.
Wakanda forever.
Killmonger was right!
Not Thanos. It was Killmonger.
I choose violence every time!
Every time. Woo! Okay. So, Kansu did what he had to do so that they're able to meet up with the rest of the gods. And I forgot the name of it. It was called the Ennead or something?
Yes, I said, we get to meet the crew.
And so he's like, I'll see you at the meeting. And I was like, you gonna leave him to go in the meeting by himself?
Are you not going? And he's like, I'm gonna be there.
I'm gonna be there.
I said, sassy.
Right, he was like, let me see your walk.
What's his little staff?
Okay, Kansu be slaying. He do. With
his little staff, his little pimp cane.
Baby, and the rags coming off. This is a look. This is a look. So, we go into the pyramid of... Giza, yes! We entered the pyramid of Giza. Steven is freaking out, geeking out. It was cute. I'll give him that.
But how you say, oh my God.
And Mark's like, where are we going?
And Mark's like, who all gonna be there?
Right. Well, as we see other people walking in, we get to meet Yahtzee. And Yahtzee is the avatar to Hathor. Thank you. I wrote this down, but it was wrong. Hathor. I gotta read off my phone now. And she is the goddess of music and love.
I said, spill the tea, yeah.
Baby, clearly Kansu and Hathor, they were, I don't know.
Cause she was like, surely he's talked about. We was like, hey, yeah, okay, Kansu, like no thing on the show. She's like, surely. She was like, obviously. And Mark was like, we don't know her.
Mark knows nothing. That's what I wrote down. Mark literally knows nothing.
He don't.
No, not a thing. I was like, Mark, ooh, you breaking my heart a little bit. I mean, he knows Arabic. He knows how to fight.
Mm-hmm. He don't know French though.
He don't.
Steven do. Wee wee.
So, but that's what I wrote down. Mark knows nothing. Not a thing.
You know nothing, Mark Spector.
Mm-hmm. And then we also learned from the other guys is that Kansu got kicked out because he was showboating his powers.
I feel like this is discrimination. Ooh. I feel like they did that to Kansu because he was too flamboyant and they couldn't handle his sparkle and his shine.
Sparkle and shine.
I feel like
they just couldn't handle his light. That's it.
Yes, I feel like if Hawthorne is not his boo thing, I feel like Arthur is his good Judy, and I feel like either way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Hawthorne was like, you gotta chill. Yeah. Like, they don't, they cool with you being how you are, but you gotta chill. And Kansu was like, I'ma be me. I'ma be me. And he was like, you see these stars? I put these stars in the sky, ho.
He said he did.
And he was, I'll
stick beside him. I thought it was the only goddess riding for him. The only one.
Ride or die.
Ride or die right there. Because them guys are like, Kansu, you showing off your powers too much for us. This is why we got avatars. So they can do our bidding for us. Represented, respected. Because we don't meddle in this peasantry that y'all call mankind. We don't do that. And Kansu was like, y'all gave up on them.
Kansu said, I'ma stick beside them.
He did. It was giving me very Eternals vibes.
Like, they trash.
Yeah.
But I'ma stick beside them. They my trash.
Right. But it was giving a lot of Eternals themes for me. You know, Eternals, their whole thing was we can't get involved in mankind.
Yeah.
So we're going to let them just destroy themselves.
Somebody need to get involved. It's
Literally.
A mess. It's a mess.
How many times the guys were like, we just gave up on mankind? I'm like, that's embarrassing. We that bad. Say peace out. So, picking up, we are in front of the other gods. I don't know why I'm singing, but I'm going to sing it through. Kansu/Mark makes their plea and say that Arthur is trying to resurge or wake up.
Arthur trying to free his homegirl. And y'all know we ain't want her free because she ain't gonna act right when she get out of the clean.
No.
And that was his argument.
Yeah, essentially.
He brought no proof.
Mm-hmm. And they call Arthur in that building. And when I say Arthur came ready. Arthur came ready. He came in with that little cane. It was like, let me show y'all what I'm about to do. I'm about to give y'all an argument. Because Kansu told Mark, have a valid argument. And have your facts and bag it up. Mark had nothing.
Because he did not let Steven take over.
Because when Arthur walked in that building,
Arthur was like, oh, I heard you wanted a show.
Baby.
I'm here to deliver.
Baby, he came in. He said, Mark is unwell. He don't even know his name. Kansu is a very bitter old god who will never be happy in life, and he want other people to do his bidding for him because he broke me, and now he trying to break him.
I wrote, where's the lie?
Arthur told no lies.
Nothing beats a case like the truth.
Like the truth. Even Mark was sitting there like, dang.
He said, well, I am unwell.
and Yasi was like, if you are okay, like, let us blink twice. We'll give him a concert.
Do you need help? Is he abusing you? It's like,
Mark was like, I'm fine, but he ain't telling the lie, though. He ain't lying. He lied. He lied. That's what you say. He lied. Arthur is lying to y'all. I thought it was interesting that he said, because, like you said, everything that Arthur said was true. So do you think Kansu could have possibly been trying to wake up Amit?
No, I think Amit and Kansu got beef. And I think Kansu, although probably well-intentioned, at least on that end, because he don't really care about people for real. He's not a good guy. It's just, he just not trash.
Right.
Well, he is trash, but he's not like overtly trash. I think in his previous avatars, he has been searching for the tomb to make sure that so he would know where it is. Because like you said, he's very boastful. So I think he wanted to be like, I know where this is, and I'm going to stop anybody who comes near this space. Versus being like, well, let me just leave well enough alone. But you never know, because Arthur was his right-hand man. So
he was.
That's the thing. Arthur knows all his tricks.
It's a lot of bad blood between those two.
Obviously. I really want to know how Arthur ended up being freed from Kansu, because
it's the breakup for me.
This is a messy, messy divorce. And Mark is the child being pulled in for the custody battle.
I feel so bad. I was like, Mark deserved better. Mark really do deserve better. It was sad.
You know who deserved better? Steven.
Anyway, the guys believed Arthur. And Arthur tiptoed his behind up out of there with that little cane.
I don't know if you noticed, but if you had like your volume up enough, but you can hear the glass.
Yes, I heard that. My ears were like, no.
I finally heard it on this episode. I was like, so he actually walks around with the glass in his shoes, and that's why he has the cane. And I'm wondering, like, is he actually? Because I was like, he doesn't walk like someone who needs a cane. Like, he walks upright. He's not even using the cane to carry his weight. But I wonder if he's using it like to get a small reprieve from the glass. But I would like the glass explained, because
please, exactly what I was thinking.
It's a lot.
Exactly what I was thinking. We need a update on Arthur.
Maybe next week.
I hope so. I really do. I hope so. Arthur, he went back about his business though. He went back to business.
Shut it down.
He pleaded his case. He won.
Literally, he was there for 5 seconds, and they was like, he did nothing. Bye.
Everybody in the field had Mark ready to punch him in the face.
And yes, it was like,
we don't fight.
Hey girl, we don't
do that here.
We don't fight. We don't argue.
That's
okay. But if you want to solve your problem, you know, homeboy Sinfu, he the one who knew what stuff was, so you might want to look him up.
Yasi came through in the end. She believed him. It was like, go find my boy Sinfu. And thus we end up in the market square where who do we see? Layla. She was like, you don't want to get caught up in here. You drawing attention to yourself by being a zaddy. Anyway.
That's not what she said.
I know. Well, we go to the boat. Layla decides to help Mark. On this boat, we learn a lot about Mark's and Layla's marriage.
Yeah, like
what kind of happened.
The traditional, I don't want to say cry, but like, you know, when people do the little tongue thing, I'm not going to do it because...
Okay.
But, you know, one of the ladies on the boat did it while they were dancing. And he was like, I haven't heard that since our wedding. And first of all, they like having a good time on that boat. Yeah. I would have liked to go to the wedding. Same. I felt like the wedding would have been fun. Egyptian weddings are fun. They're like kind of like Nigerian. I feel like all African weddings are just a good time.
I think every other wedding but American is a good time.
Well, yeah.
Every other wedding.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I thought what was interesting from that, folksy, was Mark and Layla, their moment where they talked about how he felt like, well, Layla pointed it out, but how he felt like they just could never talk about anything real. And she said, well, we could start doing it now. And he was like, it's too late. I thought it was very sad, but like a very good sense.
Yeah, I think Mark is just always in defense mode.
Yeah, because he said he likes to do stuff on his own. Yes,
and I think he does that to keep people out.
Yeah.
As was said later in the episode.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Marcus, it's a reason. I told you, Steven has a purpose.
I know. You right. Good job. Well, we arrived to, what's the man named Mogarts?
Oh, you know what? I did not write down that man name.
They hear that man like 5 names.
You know what I wrote down? Bordy.
That's what I wrote down. Because we got to that backyard where they were doing what you call that thing? They on the horses.
Oh, El Merma. I'm probably saying it wrong. I don't speak Arabic.
Ain't that jousting?
No, it's actually an Egyptian game.
Oh, look at my colonized mind.
Yes, don't think in the oppressor's way. Is in the motherland.
But cool. That's cool. Well, first of all, whatever that man name, we're going to call him Mogart because it's like I'm down in my name.
I just called him Bordy.
Zaddy.
Yes.
Zaddy. Me and Jayla was in the Jayla said, oh.
Yes. Unfortunately, I don't know if you know, unfortunately, he's the actor that passed away. Yeah. Dang. Like, he died, I think, initially right after they finished filming, so...
Yeah, you're right. I remember watching
So, I'm so sorry. I didn't write down your name, but...
R.I.P. though.
R.I.P. We hope that you're resting peacefully in paradise.
Right.
Because you...
Ooh, good looking man.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yes. Well, he was doing his thingy. You gotta say it again because that was a very fancy title.
El Mermah. I don't speak Arabic, and I am from Alabama.
Period.
So, actually, I'm from Birmingham. This is the difference. So I don't,
Yeah.
I do not know how to pronunciate it correctly.
Right.
So I wrote it down from the closed caption so I could spell it right.
Good.
It's EL-MERMAH.
Well, he was so fancy. He was like, oh, he playing around in the backyard. She's like, he paid the people to do this in his backyard.
Yeah. I
was like, that's a flex.
Yes.
That's a real flex.
Can I back up real quickly? I want to just spend maybe 2 minutes discussing that handshake of Layla and the bald black man.
What'd they do?
It was a horrible handshake. It was supposed to be kind of like a little dab, but then it was just like, it was just like...
Layla.
But it wasn't even this. It was like...
Layla.
And I was like, what is that?
Because Layla was in with the crew. That's the real tea. That's what we do learn. Layla was in that crew.
I was like, Layla, girl, what have you done?
Baby, why you coming for Mark?
Layla been out in them streets.
Baby.
No complaints over here, girl.
Okay, because even the fireman who got off the horse, he was like, it's good to see you.
It's good to be seen.
It's gonna come in here with Mark. This is my husband. I love how they played off a fake reel. You know what I mean? It was they supposed to play off of being a fake married couple, but y'all are an actual real married couple. Yes,
I just really don't understand why she couldn't just say, this is my husband, Stephen Grant.
Right. It might have triggered Stephen though.
I don't think so, because Mark had control most of the episode.
He did.
I think if they had just said, this is my husband, you had to come up with some exotic Latino name. And I'm just like, okay, yes, Oscar Isaac is half Guatemalan and half Cuban, a delicious mix of countries. But I don't think we needed to be this upfront with it. There's a lot of Hispanic and Latin people who have regular ass names. And I just feel like I didn't even remember the fake name she gave him. And she was like, this is, I don't...
It was
Rufino
an ugly name.
or some stupid.
Massimo.
Can he be Pablo Jose or something? Like, give him something.
It really was a bad name.
It was a trash name. I don't know. We ain't dissing the writers, but y'all could have did better.
Yeah. It just felt unnecessary.
Yeah.
Because they were married.
Like, you could just be like, this is my husband.
That's it.
Mark.
Mark. Okay. Well, we go look at, as I said, his name is going to be Mogart. Mogart's collection, because he had these cool pyramids in his backyard.
Yeah, I know.
He was fancy. I'm like,
I got money.
And we find Senfu, right? It's Senfu's esophagus.
Yep.
That's what, okay, or not esophagus, but something like that. That thing.
His, well, I guess it's a sarcophagus.
Oh, sarcophagus. Not, I said esophagus. Like
esophagus is this.
Right.
Yeah.
I said that. I know that was wrong.
I just heard the osseous.
Right. So there we go. We find Senfu. Okay.
What's up, fool?
It's so, I thought it was this year. Mark was really questioning Mark about this. And Mark was like, I ain't your man.
Yeah.
I'm not the one. And Lane was like, if you don't get my man, Steven up out of here.
And he was like, nope. And she's like, but we need Steven because he has all the Egyptian knowledge. He was like, look up. Bruh, look down and tell me what I need to do.
Mark said, I'm not giving you this body. I'm not, because you gonna fumble the bag. But Mark, you low-key was fumbling the bag.
Oh my God. She said, you're gonna screw this up. And what did he do? He screwed it up.
Yeah. But Steven kind of came through.
I mean, Steven always comes through.
Hold up. Now, I'm not going to sit here and praise Steven. I'm not, because not even 5 minutes. Steven did what Steven do best, which is get on my nerves. So Mark started playing with the little Senfu stuff, right? Because Steven told him, if you put it all together, it'll make a star. Cool. Well, what was his name? Beck, the black guy, come in ready to fight, ready to tussle. Mark had to show him what's up with that gun. And then Layla was like, don't do that. And so Mark literally gave that man that gun back, and he was going to act like he was doing something. I was like, dude, you just lost your gun. You lost.
He was just not a good representative. How you going to be black in Africa and you losing? Like, I don't... You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't...
Just got showed up. Your head of security just got showed up. He needs to be fired.
You know?
Fired. Fired.
Just the hand gestures make my skin grow. But I don't understand. Because, like,
Mark, he did that so
Mark
smooth.
was like, bloop, bloop, bloop. It's my gun. And then Layla was like, no, fool. And he was like, oh, my bad. Here you go.
So now, everybody caught up in these lies.
Yeah.
That's why I felt like it was stupid. It was just like lie after lie after lie.
And then what happens?
My boo Arthur come in.
Enter Shady Boots. Shady Boots.
That's Steven Charlotte's Angels with that little man with the little slick back. That's who he remind me of every time he come in.
Breezy McBreezy.
Yes, he be like, dun 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 dun.
I said, dang, Steve. I said, dog, Arthur is slick. Arthur came, read everybody fulfilled.
Baby.
Destroyed the evidence and left. He was just like, hey, let me show you this little stick. Boop, boop, chicka, boop, chicka, boop, chicka, boop, chicka, boop. Boom. Okay, I've done what I need to do. Bye. And then he always be like, looking at his disciples like, get in, loser. We're going to free Ahmed.
Right. Arthur is the most violent, non-violent person I've ever been around.
Time.
It's a great time.
He literally comes in, reads Mark or Steven's two filths.
And Layla.
He read everybody to filth. He was like, you rich, you want power, let me show you real power. Oh, Layla, you just trying to replace the hole in your heart because your daddy got murdered. Yep. Mark, you should have told her. Mm-hmm. And then, oh, you see that coffin? Psh, dead. Okay. I don't need it. Bye.
Bye. I thought it was interesting that Mark wouldn't listen to Kansu. Like, he waited until after Arthur left.
Yeah.
To do anything.
Cause Kansu was like, "Be some of the suit," and like, oh, and Mark was like, "No," and then he was like, "Some of the suit," and he was like, "Nah," and then he was like, "You son of a bitch! How dare you read me in front of my woman?"
He did. It was, and then came the ultimate fight scene. Dun, 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 dun. It was really nice to see this. This was a fun one.
I love the crescent moon shape of the cape. I thought that was a beautiful touch. I don't know if that's how it's like. I don't know if that's comic book accurate, but I thought it was beautiful. And then I loved how we got to see way more of his powers.
Yeah,
like because he got stabbed a lot.
Thanks to Steven. Oh, I love how you tried to skirt over that. I love how you tried to skirt because Mark was holding it down and Steven was like, "We're not doing this."
Actually, jump back in.
Literally.
I was like, "Ooh, Moon Zaddy," and then it was like, "Oh, dang, Moon Zaddy got stabbed."
Steven said, "Baby, switch back." He was like, "Stop."
My favorite was when Steven showed up. He's like, "No,
we're done.
Confusion, everyone. Boy, bye."
And he gets stabbed
and
like,
was like, eh. And I was like, "Oh, Moon Zaddy got stabbed. Ooh."
You gonna stick beside him.
I'ma stick beside him.
Oh, Steven pissed me off so much.
I'ma stick beside him.
Oh, you got everybody stabbed in this thing. And now you're like, "Oh, I don't want no parts of this. Goodbye."
The moment that Steven find his swagger, you gonna change your tune.
I know I will. Like,
cause you wish you watched
it. It ain't all the way in out for Steven, but Steven's sticking on my nerves every time. He's so annoying. How you gonna get everybody stabbed and then be like, "Oh, I'm good"?
First of all, Steven only got himself stabbed, okay? He only got himself stabbed.
Then he switched back to Mark, and Mark was just like, "Okay," and it made it work because that's what my baby daddy Mark do. He makes bad situations work.
I don't even know why you would want Mark to be your baby daddy. He's going to be absent. He's going to be an absent father. He's not going to.
I'm gonna stick beside. I'm gonna be like, "Layla, I'm gonna stick beside you." It's something really redeeming about Mark. It's something sad too. I don't know. He's really sweet though.
Okay.
He fine. Dang, Mark fine. Okay.
Anyway. See, and then... Yeah, and then I said, "Okay, Layla," when her little necklace turned into like...
Baby!
It was very Wakanda-ish.
Ooh.
It felt very Dora Milaje. I had noticed the necklace when they got off the boat. I was like, "That's a really pretty necklace." I was like, "But it's kind of a lot for Layla."
Yeah.
Because she doesn't even really wear earrings. Like, she's a very muted.
Yes.
For her to wear this statement necklace, I was like, is she wearing this because they're going with the rich people? But the rest of her outfit is not.
No, it really was bulky. I noticed how bulky it was from like a fashion.
Yeah, I really don't. I don't know if that was intentional or if it was like, because I felt like she could have dressed a little bit nicer.
Agreed.
Mark too. I mean, Mark always dressed trash, but
yeah,
I felt like she could have dressed a little bit nicer to match that necklace, or y'all could have did a different design with the necklace. Yeah, because it just didn't make sense with her outfit.
She pulled her hair back, and I was like, "No, put it back down."
Yeah, like her at that point, her hair should have been low or loose because she has really pretty hair.
She do.
So I just was like,
I kept noticing. I was like, "Why is she got that bulky old thing?" I thought it was part of the sweatshirt at one point.
No, it was weird. It didn't make sense, but it made sense during the fight scene. So you know why they did it, but it was just like on a regular, in a real life situation, this does not make sense.
And see, she came through. She actually fought this time. It won.
Thank God, because that little thing she did at Arthur's house when she was just like,
she did good. She held her own. She really did.
I was proud. I've never felt like Layla was not gonna hold her own. She doesn't give me like save me Mark vibe. She gives me like I'm here to save you. Yeah. Like it's very not Scarlet Witch. It's very what's the other one? The useless one.
Black Widow.
Yes, it's very Black Widow of her.
Black Widow used to do her.
Not saying Layla's way more useful than older.
Who was holding down Shield?
Shield didn't need to be held down. Shield was a piece of a lie. Okay. Wasn't nothing left to hold down.
Who's holding them down? Who got the band back together?
Did the band need to get back together?
Yeah, to save all humanity.
and screw up the timeline.
Oh, girl. What? We got to do a video of let's just talk about the stupidity and stuff that just don't make sense. Okay.
And then I said, and so then we transitioned. Well, the fight went really well after everybody got their stuff together.
Right.
Then Mark ended up killing everybody.
Yep,
pretty much.
Doing what he has to do best.
Yeah, so since that actor died in real life, they had to play it off like he died. But he actually would have played a bigger villain in the overall MoonKnight universe.
Oh, wow.
Based on the comic book character. Oh. He was somebody who tried to be Moon Knight's like sidekick and was horrible. And then eventually, I think, becomes a villain. So, yeah. Yeah. So, I think they had to play it off like he killed him.
Yeah.
But it was just one of those situations. Yeah. That was just unfortunate. Yeah. But, yeah. So, now we're out of the fight. And
we're out of the fight. We're in the car.
Mark,
take his shirt off.
I said, ooh, shirtless. I wrote that down.
I love this new outfit he put on. It was really cute.
Oh, yeah. It looks very functional, but also, like, very cute.
Right. Stylish.
I said, see, shady boots. Y'all hated on Steven.
So, during that fight, when Layla was fighting, she was able to get the pieces to the map, essentially. That's really what it came out to be. Mark and Layla fought in the car again. Well, Layla asked him, like, what was Arthur saying? Yeah. And again, Mark was lying. He was like, I don't know what he's talking about. He crazy. You know, supposed to be, girl, he crazy. You don't believe what he got to say. He just trying to get in our head. I was like, ooh, that's classic. If boy. Gaslighting. Gaslighting. Layla look at him like, I guess I really don't know you. He was like, you don't.
Yeah, that was mean.
It was. I was like, so tell me you did it without telling me you did it.
Yeah, I think he killed her daddy.
I agree. That definitely gave me confirmation of it's all connected.
If he didn't kill her daddy, he knows who did and didn't tell her.
Yeah. Or maybe he was supposed to be on a job and then he didn't go.
It was something. Yeah. So he's done something and did not tell Layla. And because Arthur done read him for Phil.
Told him, you don't think you worthy of love and she won't think so either. Yeah. I was like, dang, Arthur, you had to go for the jugular like that? Like, baby, he went for it.
And then he just glass shoed his way on out of there.
So we end up in the desert. Layla told Mark, you got to let this go and let Steven do what he do best. Let him do his part. Even Constance said that. Let Steven do his part. I did my part. It's Steven's turn.
Let Steven talk.
And Steven came, hello, you guys. We were the episode of Mr. Rogers.
My face. It's Steven time.
Steven came.
Go on adventure, Steven.
And he went to work. He got that done real quick. In the same way that Mark handled the fighting business, I will give Steven that. He actually come through on the smarticles part. Layla was in love.
Steven did a great job. See how well he taped it together. He didn't tear it. He was like, he's a guy. And then we get that.
I love yet again. Every time Steven get a chance, he keep coming for Mark's wife. Sit down, Steven.
Nope.
He said, oh, that's French. She's like, I know. I was like, Layla, you with Mark, not Steven.
Nope. You get both of them, girl. Go after what you want.
No.
So, I see.
That would be cheating. No.
No, it's not.
Whatever. Steven coming for your wife, Mark. You better watch him. You better watch him.
And then, I skipped this. I skipped to the next scene. That's all I put was like, see, y'all act like y'all ain't need Steven. Steven was good for something.
He was. Steven actually came through for that. So I would give him a mini dub. That was his only saving grace. His only saving grace.
The Steven slander has got to stop.
It's not that I don't enjoy Steven, because I do. I I just get highly annoyed by his decision making. But for him to be so smart, he is so stupid.
And that's what makes it realistic.
Okay. Well, Steven says we can't know because we have to be on the exact night to find the tomb. And Kansu in the corner like,
I heard you was looking for me.
I see many nights.
I remember them all.
It's like,
I was like, ooh, you got depression, Kansu?
why are you in your feelings? Cause
like, ooh, things got a little moody. It's like very My Chemical Romance 2006.
You know,
It's giving Green Day Boulevard of Broken Dreams.
baby, wake me up when September ends. Oh Lord, okay. Kansu, he knew what had to be done. He did his part too.
Which, might I add, one of the most beautiful scenes I have ever seen in television. And I know that they were standing in a soundstage in front of a green screen.
Mm-hmm.
While Oscar Isaac sat there and waved his hands with nobody. Maybe some man in a green suit that couldn't talk, but he was just...
It was really pretty.
Very Stephen Strange-ish.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. But the whole spinning sky, and then when everybody started getting out their car, I said, oh, y'all can see this?
Yes, that was the whole team, Kansu knew. That's why he told.
I was like,
He told Steven. He said, "Tell Mark to come get me." He didn't tell Steven to come get me. He said, "Mark,
tell Mark to come free me.
Come grab
you
me.
ain't gonna do it, and I know you ain't gonna do it, cause you a hater,
baby." Steven said, "I'm gonna leave you at the door." Because we
the
finally
only
got rid of
person allowed to read Steven to me, is Kansu.
Why?
Because it's just funny when he does.
It do. It's so
when
funny.
he called him a worm, he said the idiot's in charge. It's just like every time he have them ready to go.
He can't stop.
We're back.
And we're back. Technical difficulties. Doo-doo-doo.
We're professionals. But yes, I feel like Kansu is the only one that can read Stephen for filth, and I'm okay with it.
That's fair.
The only one I condone. Because I love a sassy queen. And Kansu is a sassy queen.
He is. I stand Kansu. The real hero. Well, Kansu done done it now. He got locked up.
They had told him one more again.
Got locked up. They won't let him out. Hey.
They won't let him.
He got locked up. They locked him up so quick. I said, dang.
Free my homie. All my folks getting locked up. Dang.
Free my homie. Kansu.
So I'm back on the west side again.
But it's okay because we're going to have like a prison break with Mark. Well, off the top to Kansu, he said,
yeah, he did.
He liked dealing with the pain, or like doing Kansu's bid and inflicting pain on other people. And he said this, and I was like, wow. He said, hey, he had not broken him so completely, then maybe he would have never known the value of healing.
I checked out at that point. I finished the episode. Don't get me wrong. I always stay to the credits so I can hear the little the Middle Eastern rap.
Yeah.
But every time off the walk says Greasy, Vidal Sassoon, glass shoe, soft shoe tap dancing behind into the scene, I just be like, oh, here we go again. Here we go again. And he had this whole conversation with this wooden statue.
Yeah.
This stone statue of Kansu.
Yeah.
Who allegedly now is tethered to that doggone pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
And to pretty much be like, nanny boo boo, all on you. And then like, you broke me. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, did you fall in love with Kansu or something? Because
allegedly.
It's like very personal between them two.
It's deep. That whatever happened, it run deep.
I don't know if like Arthur had to kill somebody he loved, or like I don't know what their story is, but it's a lot of drama, and I feel like this is like when couples break up online, and they involve you like the internet in their drama. I don't want to know your drama. Like you could just be like. Pop up single, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't think I need to know.
Arthur said you broke me, and so I'm able to do what I need to do, which is destroy the world in your name. So thank you.
I picked up them broken pieces and put together.
I don't know how she got in there, but she was
like,
there.
Come here. Let me hold you in my bosom.
She held him down.
My crocodile bosom.
Baby.
And help you heal.
And so it makes me curious as this plays out of how, what's going to happen to Mark and Steven now.
Because they lost their powers.
Right. They're not tethered. And remember when Kansu came in for Mark, he was half dead. So...
Well, I think it means that if they get stabbed again...
It's over with.
It might be over with, but hopefully they won't be in any positions to do that. But we know somebody was watching them.
Yes.
When they was driving up. So, who knows?
Yeah.
What's going to happen? You want to summarize? I mean, we did give our 3 words at the beginning.
Right.
What do you think... How do you feel about how the episode ended, I should say?
I think like you said earlier, it's like you answered questions and opened so much more. Because it's like we know something. I was like, oh, once we answer this, and this will be fine. No. It's so much we don't know. And I'm hoping this next episode, we just get a lot more answers.
Yeah. I put more questions than answers.
Yeah.
That's it. WTF.
Right.
If you had to rate it, what's our rating system gonna be?
I don't know. How do you want to rate it? Like, what's your mind? Are we talking about between the fight scenes?
I'm rating the overall episode.
Like, if I enjoyed it or not?
Well, I'm just gonna give it a grade, I guess.
Oh, okay. I'll give it a B+.
I was gonna say B-.
Okay, so we in the B, like above average.
Yeah, it was above average episode.
Yeah,
because it did give a lot of backstory on the supporting characters.
Right.
But because you have given me so much more, now I need to know more about what you gave me.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of detail in what it gave. It just gave.
Yeah.
Because I actually had a question on the lady who was helping Layla at the beginning. I was like, is that her mom?
Ooh, who do you think I'll play her dad at The Rock?
I doubt it, but that would be so nice. He can't do that because he's got that DC contract.
Yeah.
That movie better be good too.
I know that's right.
It better be a peacemaker situation where I am pleasantly and unexpectedly surprised.
Right. That's all we ask. Go that route. Stay that route.
Because y'all been working on this movie for like 5 years.
Stay the course.
5 years since he was announced, I think. Anyway. But yeah, I feel like maybe that's her mom, or maybe it's not. I don't know. I kind of read into like their conversation about her dad a little bit.
Yeah.
But it could have just been like a family friend, but I don't know.
I think next episode, maybe we'll get more interactions between Arthur and Mark. I think he's really going to put a bid in for him to get on his side.
Yeah, I think at this point, Steven's now invested.
Yeah.
And so I think Steven's going to want to pursue just to see where it leads to, because it's a puzzle to solve.
Yeah.
And Steven don't like Kansu anyway. So
he's crazy. Forget him.
Steven was the main one going to Arthur and being like, yeah, I'll come give you the scarab.
Right.
Here you go. I don't care about it. I don't need it. Leave me alone. And Mark was the one fighting because he knew Khonshu didn't want that to happen.
Right.
So I'll be interested to see how that goes. I would love to see... I actually would like to see more of the Ennead. I would like to see them in their actual forms. Like, we've seen Khonshu. He's the only one we've seen. Which is, to be fair, very cost effective.
Yeah.
To just have him be a disembodied voice a lot of times.
Yeah.
But I would love for them to spend the money and let me see all of the 9 gods in their actual godlike form.
Yeah.
Because I just think it'll be really good to see. And also, I kind of want to know, like, are they as sassy as Khonshu? Like, do they sway a little bit? Like, is Amit the queen that I feel like she is? So many questions.
Oh, it would be fun to see what happened that night that everything went down the first time.
Keep the tea.
That's the real tea. It's so many questions.
Yes. And I don't know if you do, but I do not watch the trailers now that I know they exist, and I bitched about it.
I'm saying
I don't watch it because now I don't want to know.
Me either. I want to be surprised every week. I want to be like, oh, what's gonna happen?
Well, obviously we're gonna still be in Egypt.
Yeah, we ain't going nowhere. Layla, maybe we'll get more on Layla and like her life in Cairo.
Yeah.
Because I feel like maybe Steven and / Mark going to be knocked out for a good portion of this episode.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. It's a lot.
It is.
Like, they passed out. Layla by herself. Steven kind of heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Now she got to drag him down across that sand.
I know.
Into the car. It's too much. Y'all putting Layla through that.
Girl, was she going to stick beside her?
Okay, so we went over predictions and thoughts.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No, that's about it.
I mean, just how y'all are feeling this is incomplete. That's how the episode was.
Really? That's literally how we ended, with lots and lots and lots of questions. So, we're here. So until next time, bye, Black Child.
Bye, Black Child.